scarlet blaze, shifting history. 5 months have passed since the attack on the Emperor, and 1182 nears a close. Though each army schemes, the battle maps barely change. But now, history is about to resume its course.
Today is a momentous day in Fodlan's history that people will mark for generations to come.
Then why do you look so conflicted?
I'm not conflicted, Claude. I'm just painfully aware of how much stronger I need to be. That's why I'm counting on you and the Alliance to make up the difference.
Hey, I've got feeling unprepared down to a science, so let's say we help each other out. If we work together, we can achieve what's best for both of us, right?
Indeed.
I have reviewed the terms, Your Majesty. All that remains is the placement of your seals.
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control of Murden.
You've done fine work here, Hubert. Thanks. And thanks to you as well, Holst. You know I'm not good at this sort of thing.
I've never known you to shy away from ceremonial affairs like this. But it is the most significant pact since the founding of the Liester Alliance, so your caution was most prudent. I must admit, I was quite nervous. Thankfully, I managed not to follow it up.
You surely jest. You did your work masterfully, without batting an eye. I am truly impressed that Leicester's most valiant general is so well versed in diplomacy.
Don't be insulting, Hubert. Sir Holst is a duke. A man can be brave in battle and still know how to get things done. Take our Minister of Military Affairs, for example.
A man for whom the term looks can be deceiving was likely invented.
Speaking of Count Burgleys, where is he? I thought he'd be here so we could go head-to-head. We never did get to finish our battle.
I'm afraid the Count couldn't make it, but perhaps you'd consider my bodyguard instead? I'm certain you'll find the challenge to your liking. Is this your first time meeting, by the way?
It is. Well, friend, care to go around with me?
They say this Holst character is the strongest man in Liester. But is he as strong as the Ashen Demon?
Bring it.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I hope you mean later and not this very second. It would be a shame to get blood all over this nice paperwork.
Yes. All eyes are on us. We must make this a grand gesture and show our soldiers that Adrestia and Liester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Well, let's get to it. As leader of all the lords and knights who sit at the round table of the Liester Alliance, I, Claude von Regan, hereby swear this pact. Liester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact. Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Liester Alliance to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
Goodness, look how far you've risen. You're standing on the stage of history. I know you'll do great things. Yes, and greater things still.
Right then. We've got plenty of bright new faces here at the round table.
Look at these no-names.
First, a brand new count ruling Gloucester. And Duke Goneril and Count Ordelia have decided that their heirs will sit for them.
Unfortunately, Lawrence and Lysithea can't join us, due to their responsibilities in the Imperial Army.
I called you here to give you notice. The Liester Alliance is assenting to the Empire's request and sending troops to the Kingdom front.
I'm actually curious now. How would this scene have changed if Lysithea and Lawrence weren't alive? Would they have just outright stated, oh, would they have taken out the line of their heirs taking over? Would they be there in place of the NPCs? Do they just, like, get knocked the fuck out or injured if we don't recruit them? I'm really curious about that one.
Houses Regan, Gloucester, and Daphne will be supplying most of the soldiers. And instead of the usual route through Aelel, we'll be invading Fraldarius directly by sea.
You're staying behind, right, host?
Indeed I am. Almyra is still an unknown quantity, and we've no idea if or when Prince Shahid might stage another attack. And the same goes for House Ordelia. They've had more than their share of troubles on their border. We agreed that shipping their army away might not be the most prudent of ideas.
And that's all she wrote. You'll find the details in the document you've all been given. I wish the Kingdom would see they're between a rock named Adrestia and a hard place named Liester and throw that white flag high, but of course they won't. So good luck, everyone. I'm counting on you.
Yes, because unlike you, they have a spine. So those random NPCs must be standing for the golden deer. God, that's sad.
So, the Alliance has agreed to bring their troops to bear and attack the Kingdom from the east. At the same time, we will resume our invasion from the west, using Aryan Road as a foothold. We'll subjugate the Kingdom's lords one by one as we work our way toward Blathen.
News of the Pact will doubtless have spread throughout the Kingdom by now. Provided enough houses see the futility in fighting, we may be able to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. However, that is likely wishful thinking. We should instead expect the worst and prepare accordingly.
You think? Some of them already bent the knee to us once, along with Count Rowe. Wouldn't they jump at a chance to swap sides again?
An idea I am certain has already occurred to the king. Lately, we have been scrambling to reorganize, dealing with an attack by the Knights of Seros and negotiating a pact with Liester. And during that time, the winds of purgation have swept across Fargus. In one fell swoop, the king has expunged most of the nobles likely to align with us.
Still, it's us and the Alliance against him, which means we've got the advantage. What's there to worry about?
The concern isn't that we'll lose. It's that winning might come at the cost of too many lives. What an utterly pointless, senseless thing to do. Oh, I find it all so very draining.
Whatever our intent, we're the instigators here. We can't expect the enemy to do anything less than defend their land with tooth and claw.
Speak for yourself. If someone invaded my territory, I'd hand over lands and titles on a silver platter. Especially if I had no chance of winning.
It's a good thing you're not in charge of your house.
There is truly no other noble like you, Linhard. And perhaps no person at all for that matter. Regardless, we must proceed with caution. When people think someone is after what they possess, they respond with fear, even if the thought is all in their head. In the eyes of the people of Fargus, there is no limit to what evils the Empire might visit upon them.
My father started saying he can't sleep because he's scared the old church is coming to Garreg Mach to kill him. From the sound of my mother's letters, he's really shaken up.
Remember that the kingdom has much coldness. We must not forget to be bundling up like people of the snow.
Our
Petra is always ready for what lies ahead. I wish I had better understanding of your Fodlan ways, so I could be giving more assistance to everyone.
Don't worry about it, Petra. With all the different factions in this thing, even we have a hard time keeping it straight. This almost seems so backward compared to the way things were in Brigid.
In any case, the battles ahead will be more brutal than any we have yet fought. Keep a vigilant eye out for both yourselves and each other. That is all. Dismissed.
Guess things aren't gonna be so easy anymore. We're under some real pressure to win.
Hey, an actual map. Also, it's a tad late to do my intro since I talked already, but what's up, YouTube? It's your Lord and Savior King D353 here. Have you another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Hopes? In the last episode, we stopped an assassination plot against Edelgard. In this episode, we become an Ashura. Wait, what? Emperor. You can now exchange for a wider variety of stuff at the supply depot. New exam seals are available for purchase. Some units gain new equipments and battalions. Alright, Edelgard asked to see me. Something about a decision she's making. Alright, so there's a lot to go through here, so let's go for this. Now, first things first, let's go to the convoy, because certain people have got very important weapons. For example, Edelgard has a new battalion, the Superior Armored Corps. At least I believe that's an Edelgard battalion. I don't believe I gave her that. I'm surprised. I thought for sure that Hubert would be one of the people that got a weapon. Apparently not. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you already had Farsis. Who got... Well, I know Balthus is one of them. Is it just Balthus? Yeah, Balthus got his legendary weapon, which he did not have before. And he might legitimately be the only one. Yeah, no, Balthus is literally the only character that got his legendary weapon. Did I have nobody here with a legendary weapon? I could have sworn Ferdinand had a legendary shield. Wow, that actually is kind of lame. We got so much more in the Golden Deer route, but here all we got was one weapon for Balthus and one thing for Edelgard. That's really sad. Alright, let's see what supports we've unlocked. We have me and Edelgard, which I think was time-locked, and me and Bernidetta. Let's do Edelgard first.
Oh, Edelgard. I'm glad I found you. Got a few?
Of course. What is it?
Well, remember how Hubert laid into me after the Knights of Seiros raided Enbar? It got me thinking, what do I need to do for you to trust me again?
Nothing. Hubert and I stopped doubting you the moment that business was behind us. You worked tirelessly for me, and I'm grateful for that. So please, there's no need to worry.
Still, we have no idea when those who slither in the dark might try to interfere again. Honestly, it kind of feels like there's more I should be doing to help. Like I'm just floating around without a purpose or something.
Very well. What do you propose?
If I had to pick something, I'd say protecting you would be my top priority. Everyone's got a bone to pick with you, especially the Church and those who slither in the dark. And they won't rest till they have your head. After all, the Imperial Army's not gonna lose if we've got you at the top handing down orders. And I figure Hubert will stay off my back as long as I put my energy into keeping you safe. Then you can lead us to victory, and we'll all live trustfully ever after.
Perhaps, but I think you're forgetting something. The only way to protect me is by staying at my side, and therein lies a conundrum. Allowing you that close to me would in itself be proof of my trust, without which you would have never earned such an opportunity in the first place.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Still, I can't help but feel like that's what I've got to do to prove myself to you. Please, Edelgard, even if it just means shielding you from your enemies.
Very well. Do as you will. In the meanwhile, I'll tell Hubert... Well, I'm not entirely sure what I will tell him. At the very least, we know those who slither in the dark are able to shapeshift at will. So, in a way, it doesn't matter who I choose to surround myself with. They could just as well turn out to be someone wholly different.
Thanks, Edelgard. I honestly could have sworn you were gonna say no.
Of course. What I truly want to know is why you'd risk your life just to earn my trust.
Because you're the fucking Empress.
Do you really have to ask? You reshaped my entire life. Before I met you, I had nobody. I was nobody. But you still chose me, of all people, to command one of your armies. Now, I can't walk down the street without people yelling my name. And I've got a great life, surrounded by amazing friends. All of it possible because of you.
That's not true. You would not have earned this post if you lacked the talent.
Maybe now, but before you came along, nobody in the Empire gave a Pegasus's backside about talent. You gave me a seat at the table when no one else would.
Ah, I see.
If you want proof you've changed the world, just take a look at me. Because this guy, he's a whole new person thanks to you.
Bernie Bear, what you got for me?
Bernidetta, what's wrong? Is there a rat in the base?
Who the fuck starts a conversation by running up to someone and yelling in their ear? I almost yelled into the mic to prove a point, then I realized that would be a massive dick move.
Wait, a rat? Nobody told me about a rat! Oh no, oh no, oh no! It's gonna nibble on all my snacks!
Bernidetta, focus!
Sorry, I think I kind of threw you off track there. What's horrible exactly?
Well, you see, there was this lady in the camp earlier who didn't look scary at all, and even seemed kind of nice.
And then she did something horrible. Oh god, wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Oh, a flashback.
Shyness and fear of strangers got you down, huh? Well, let's see if I have something that can help.
Thanks.
I think I've got just the herb.
How the fuck is that herb supposed to help?
It's gonna put you out a good few gold coins, but this baby will do wonders for relieving stress. And then... I've got something a little more, shall we say, tasteful. Real under-the-table kind of stuff. It's a pot that makes people like you.
That makes no sense. You're scamming her.
I'd probably recommend against it, but the thing's on sale if you really want it.
Scam artist.
You okay there?
I just remembered something. Oh, how could you forget, Bernie? There are lots of scary people out there who pretend to look nice just so they can prey on you. And you must be one of them!
Well, that was weird. I'm not that scary, am I?
You just tried to peddle a pot on her that does nothing to help her likability.
And that's how it all happened. I would have been dragged up and murdered if it wasn't for you.
Okay, wouldn't have said that much, like, at all.
But wasn't that just Anna? She's here all the time selling her wares. I mean, not all of it's the most reputable stuff, but
Exactly.
I don't think she's trying to cheat anyone. And she's definitely not a murderer. This is all my fault. I should go apologize to her later.
Huh? She's not evil?
Not that I know of. I'm also pretty sure it's not the first time you've met her.
I don't know. I'm bad with faces.
You're pretty judgmental, you know that?
Huh?
What do we do? What do we do? How about this? There's this merc I've got in my crew. A real terrifying looking hunk of muscle. Sweetest little teddy bear on the inside, though. If anyone's gonna help you overcome this, it's him.
Okay, I accept this challenge. You've got this, Bernie.
Why did my mind immediately go to I want them to date? Edelgard and Monica. Oh, I got their A support already?
You must be exhausted, Your Majesty. I was beginning to believe that council would never end. Should I make tea?
Thank you, Monica. Why don't you join me?
Oh, I would love to.
I can hardly remember the last time I saw you rest. You need to stop overworking yourself. We can't afford for you to get sick.
Her Majesty has invited me to tea, and she's worried about my health? Oh, this is the greatest day of my humble life.
Come now, I've always cared for your well-being, and it's not as if we never have tea together.
Oh, I'm aware. This is the 208th time you've worried about me, and our 113th time sharing tea.
Oh my fucking god,
I'm
woman.
keeping a record on paper, and in my head.
Why?
Now I'm even more concerned.
You should be.
Aw, thanks.
I suppose it just shows how hard you work for me. I hope you feel I do enough in return. If there is anything you need, don't hesitate to ask.
Truly? You'd really listen to my request?
Oh my god.
Your Majesty is actually willing to make Monica von Ox's impossible wish come true?
Oh god, I'm afraid.
Well, let's keep the wishes within the realm of the plausible, if you please.
All right. In that case, may I... Oh, this is so disrespectful. May I hold you in my embrace? Just for a minute?
She was gonna ask to marry Edelgard, wasn't she?
I don't see why not.
What kindness. I promise to be even more loyal to you from now on, Your Majesty.
As if such a thing were possible. You've given me more loyalty than I could ever rightfully expect.
Oh, that reminds me. There is something I've been meaning to tell you. It seems as if you have been upset with yourself because you were planning to leave me for dead. But I just want you to know that had such events come to pass, I still would have died happy.
Why?
I would have been at peace because I helped you achieve your vision.
Oh my god, you terrify me.
Well, I should go see to that tea.
She really is something else. I knew she was strong, yet she always finds new ways to surprise me. Thank you, Monica.
How do I get me a woman as terrifyingly loyal as Monica? God damn. Oh, Happy. Wait, when did you guys get support together? For the record, I don't mean when they get their C and B support. I know when that happened. When they get support points to hit A. Happy wasn't in the last map I did.
I had no idea these grew outside the village. Oh, hi, Happy. Got some fruit there?
Yep. I
used to eat them all the time when I was a kid. Care for some?
Huh? Oh, thanks. I'll just have one. Oh, wow. It's sour, but also sweet.
They're my favorite. With all the edible plant life around here, you never need to worry about being hungry.
Well, I suppose I've seen edible plants around, but are there really all that many? Sheesh. I need to get out more. I didn't even notice.
But you must have noticed. You raise them. Like the carnivorous one I saw earlier?
But I don't eat my carnivorous plants.
I'm sorry. Did we or did we not have a long conversation about how delicious they are? In fact, I was just thinking that the jug-shaped one would be divine if we stuffed it with grains and... Bernie B?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just imagining you eating my adorable little carnivorous plants.
Which I have done. A lot, actually. Haven't you?
Of course not! Why would I eat my plant babies?
Because they're delicious. Okay, that's it. I'm going to cook you up a carnivorous plant feast right now. Come on.
Wait, no! I haven't said yes to this!
Here you go. Dig in.
Oh god, it's still going on.
This is the one with the leaves that act like a mouth. But instead of bugs, I stuffed it with grilled meat.
Ah, so, Venus flytrap.
No, poor little guy. But it would be an insult to its little plant spirit if I just threw it out, so...
It's little plant spirits.
What?
Well, do you like it? It's my favorite, so I hope it ends up being your favorite too.
You just said something else was your favorite!
Bernie B? Was it so delicious you passed out? Okay, come on. Stop kidding around. Hello? I can see you drooling, Bernie B.
Bitch died from deliciousness. I don't get how they got that support. Alright, where is Edelgard? She's by the strategist, it seems.
Shall we?
There you are. We shall begin the meeting at once. Come with me. Battle suggestions. Does anyone have any suggestions regarding how to prepare for battle? At the start of each chapter, your allies may offer you battle suggestions. When a suggestion is implemented, the ally who made a suggestion will have a boost to morale and increase support points of view. If you implement a suggestion, its effects will last until the end of the chapter. You can check the effects of an implemented suggestion by selecting the camp info from the pause menu.
I have a strategy.
So Petra and Manuela suggest focusing on developing flexibility to improve sword technique, which improves his sword training. Axe training from you, and gauntlet training for you. I'm gonna go with these two, because quite frankly, I do not care, but this will get me support of 2 people instead of 1.
Just leave everything to me. Shall we?
We will proceed with this plan. I'm counting on all of you. Suddenly, never support. Never mind.
What do you think?
You have been keeping busy, Dwayne. I hope you're ready to push on towards victory. This may be a fierce battle. It is possible we could lose any one of our close comrades. I would suggest treasuring the moments we have now, and spending time with them while you can.
Hey!
Thinking about my friends reminds me of my old mercenary something. I went too fast. Of my old mercenary band. Actually, I made a little something when I first became a full-fledged mercenary. Might not be a bad idea to give it to someone. It'll be my way of saying I'm always there for them. And thus we get the Merc Whistle. Gift an ally a Merc Whistle, and in return they'll give you their special accessory. Put a special accessory and your unique ability will be overwritten with that of the unit who gave you the accessory. Only allies of an A support level with Dwayne can receive a Merc Whistle. You only require one Merc Circle per playthrough, so think carefully about who you want to give it to. Alright, so full disclosure. I do intend on using the Merc Whistle, obviously, but I don't intend on using it for myself. I intend on giving it to Monica, because Monica has a unique ability that I hate. Allow me to show you. Unit info, Monica. Monica, unique ability, Wicked Impulse. Strike with the right timing to generate a moderate shockwave imbued with an elemental corresponding attack. I hate that. You think I want to fucking time my attacks? No, this is a Warriors game. I want a button mash, so I want to lose that on Monica. The question is, whose ability do I give her? I am leaning towards either giving her Edelgard's. I'm leaning to either giving a Miracle Whistle to Edelgard, giving it to Dorf, or giving it to Dorothea, or giving it to Bernidetta. Any one of these abilities can work decently on Monica. Either just giving her magic fire properties, allowing her Dorothea's music notes, or allowing her to push people away with Bernidetta's get the fuck away screen. It's a hard call, but one of those guys is probably going to be the person I choose. If you have any thoughts of your own, put them in the comment section below, yeah?
Another rough night, Manuela?
Actually, Manuela's wouldn't be horrible either.
You could stand to learn some manners, you know. I had a little too much to drink yesterday, that's all. More importantly, you saw me perform, right?
Yeah, I was at the inn. You really do have a beautiful voice. I was impressed.
I told you so. But was it just my voice you were impressed with?
Well, I mean, when you were singing in front of everyone, you looked stunning. Seriously. Is that how you always are when you perform for the people in town?
Oh, please. In their dreams, maybe. Yesterday was a special occasion, because you were there. We had a deal, remember?
Ah, yes. The hush money.
You haven't told anyone, right? About what I said in my sleep and such?
Not a soul.
Nope, not a peep to anyone. Not even about the dream where you got dumped.
Shh! Don't go shouting about it now!
You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with you, even when you are hungover.
Really?
It makes you seem like a laid-back, mature woman. Just another interesting side of you. One day you're a physician saving lives, and the next you're a warrior on the battlefield. I like all your sides.
Like, you say?
It's
Ron.
more like I can't take my eyes off you. All the more so now, since I've seen you sing and all.
Run!
You have all these different sides that come together to form a complete person. Maybe that's what draws me in. It's like, which one is the real Manuela?
Of course, the real me is the majestic diva shimmering in the spotlight. If only. I'm not that delusional. Those days are long gone. Apparently, I've reached the age where I must take comfort in the glories of yesteryear.
Do you really think so? I think you're probably way more attractive now than when you were all famous.
Shez likes MILFs.
My word.
Well, I guess Dwayne likes
Is it just
MILFs.
me? Or are you trying to sweep me off my feet?
I guess I am.
Huh? Wait, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Never mind, I'm a moron.
I just meant that a person's attractiveness gets more, I don't know, refined as they get older. Like a fine wine or something.
Now, no need to get embarrassed. How about we get together and talk about our future later tonight?
Oh, I've got some stuff I gotta do tonight. Sorry. Maybe another time.
Oh, really? Fine. We'll save it for another day. It'll give us more time to talk anyway. Just don't blow me off, okay? Or you'll be sorry.
Run!
That was a joke, right? Manuela? Right?
I'm in danger. Okay, so apparently I've been recording for 35 minutes. So, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We've gone an entire episode without doing any battles whatsoever. And while I could just go do a battle real quick, I know you guys don't like when my episodes reach an hour, so... yeah, I guess we'll just end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. If you feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. For as low as $1, you can join my personal Discord, we can chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see all of you beautiful people later. Deuces, YouTube.